You have got amazing hair. We always people comment about your fantastic hair, but you're saying you're losing some hair now.
You know, just sitting here listening to this, and it's interesting that our survey is 91% of women worry about hair loss, and my thing is, I've actually been diagnosed with the balding gene, so I am actually balding. And I didn't... My hair, you might look at it now, but Linda in makeup does an amazing job. I'm in there for ages. My hair is actually a quarter of what it used to be.
Is it?
Yeah, and it started with just a little patch here going. And I don't know if you can see that. You see, just my hairline was thick right down here, and then and I thought, what's this? Anyway, more and more hair kept coming out, and obviously, like any mum, I'd lost a lot of hair after my babies, but it didn't start to grow back. Eventually, went to the top guy in London, and it was the most horrendous appointment. He got this massive magnifying glass out, and he was just going through my hair, and he said, "I'm really sorry to tell you, but you have the balding gene."
And that's
he
in
said,
your
"So I
family,
can
then?
see." Well, if your father or your mother have, because he said, he was explaining to me, you don't just lose hair because you're getting older. You either have the balding gene or you don't. Not everybody loses, your hair doesn't have to thin. And he literally showed me, he said, yeah, I can see all the follicles that have now closed, and hair will never grow in there again. So if you had a line like that with all the hair coming out, it's got hair, stop, hair, stop. And it's just devastating.
So how do you feel about it now going forward?
I'm really worried about it. I'm really, really worried about it, because I do. And a lot of I do define myself with my hair, you know, bubbly curls, curled. My hair used to just naturally curl. I have to curl it now. And I feel really shallow about it. And I think that that's why it's really good that we're talking about it. Because I feel sort of almost guilty. You're talking about your lovely sister, your lovely daughter, that are no longer here.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of women don't talk about it, because they think, well, I haven't got cancer. Why am I moaning about losing my hair?
You shouldn't worry about it. And we're saying 8 million women in the UK experience some sort of hair loss. It's not always through cancer, you know, for all sorts of reasons.
And after menopause, for example, thinner hair.
And, you know, that 90% of women said that they feel their hair defines them. So, you know, it is something that affects so many women. And I think the main thing is that we're saying today is to talk about it. It shouldn't be a taboo. It shouldn't be a stigma.
We shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
We shouldn't be embarrassed about it for all sorts of reasons. The NHS is saying any type of hair loss is obviously distressing. You should see your GP because it can have various reasons that that's happening to you. If you've enjoyed that, then why not click here for more? And don't forget to subscribe by clicking here, so that you never miss out on the best Loose Women moments.